Alright guys, so DavinciJ15 has an updated additional view on the Bitcoin market right now. He will share his exclusive game plan and his plan how to crush that market right now with Bitcoin in our episode, and in the end we will also have a very special announcement for you guys. So make sure you stay here. It will be a quick episode but a very important episode, especially for the view on the Bitcoin market right now. So that being said, we want to get as always to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you feeling today after Pandora's wallet has finally been launched?
Well, actually, Pandora's wallet has been launched a while back now, and it's just that we've just been doing some updates, and the last update is a huge one. We fixed a lot of issues, added a lot of coins. We have over 50 coins finally. Finally. And and we're really happy about that. A lot of work has gone into to this update. I am exhausted. I've been working for the last 5 days, 16 hours non-stop every day for the last 5 days to get this thing done. And also, you know, with all the meetings and projects and stuff like that, it's been and problems, right? It's been a long haul for me. Had a lot of days, 16-hour days, even just not all in a row.
Yeah. Da Vinci, I can talk for all the viewers right now. Everyone can see that you have been working very hard, that you were working on that project very hard. So everyone who can also see that Da Vinci is a little tired, send him some love in the comments. He's reading that sometimes. Send him some love with some thumbs up. Would be really appreciated. He is working very hard and trying to improve the security of our funds with Satoshi's wallet. No, Pandora's wallet. Sorry for that. I'm sorry, man. I need one joke per episode. So what we want to actually do today is we want to, because everyone is asking right now, wow, you said that Bitcoin will consolidate, Bitcoin will go even lower with the red candle in that week. Guys, remember the week has more days to come, but you have an updated view on the Bitcoin market. Might you share your updated view, maybe, please, whether Bitcoin will go maybe even up, or whether you are still in the opinion that Bitcoin will go down, that we will see a big red candle in that week? And also, please, can you share your own game plan, your strategy for that market in the short term as well? Because it's like everyone is asking us in the Telegram group as well. Link down in the description.
Yeah, sorry I haven't been able to go join the Telegram group to answer some of the questions. I really enjoyed that. It's just that, as you know, I spend a lot of time working here. So anyways, I was looking at the Bitcoin chart, and as I said before last week, I think the highest probability we're going to have a rollover. But now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that it rolls over immediately on the next weekly candle, right? The candle could have like a large wick where it goes up really high, goes up to like $6,000 even, and then comes right back down, right, and closes a little bit lower, and then the next week CEO or that would be or this week it would be like goodbye, right? Yeah. Problem is I don't see it like staying, like if we go, let's switch over to the charts here.
Let's check.
This is better if I show you. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and if I go to the big picture candle, because that's really what matters here, and we're going to scroll this out, we're going to change it to weekly, I'm going to save it as here. As you can see, right, we're so far away from that bottom Bollinger Band, that green Bollinger Band, that it's like, okay, what are we on in a new bull market forever? Like we were last time? I don't think so.
Also, I want to say something, because the market is pretty volatile within the last 2 or 3 weeks. This episode is pre-recorded, so we are currently at a price, if you cannot see it, at 5,235. Just to set things into perspective for the viewers, because we will upload it actually a little bit after the recording. So yeah, please go on. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, this thing, the green zone, right, is obviously a good trade location. So if you're buying here, right? And just long as you can have the stomach to handle it when it comes all the way back down here, you'll be fine. Because I mean, this is a good buying zone. If you're just so basically, if you're dollar cost averaging, you're okay. Don't worry about it. You're all good.
So what we are looking at right now is not the short-term view. That's the big picture for the very long-term view. So it's not about this week, next week. This is the long-term view, dear viewers. This is the long-term dollar cost average view from 4,300 to 7,600. That's the trade location, not in the short term, guys. Not in the short term, but in the long term for the very, very big picture. That's actually the prices DaVinci would say, or DaVinci would consider Bitcoin being low enough to buy for the very long run.
Exactly. This is perfect time for if you're just a hodler. Anytime right now is the time to buy. So just long as you just keep it in the cost average method. So moving on to a shorter time frame, what we have like here is a clearly we have like a ascending triangle wedge here that's absolutely clear, and usually this resolves to the upside. I would say let's just draw this like this here, right here.
Yeah, exactly, perfect.
And like this here. I wonder if this would line up nicely. Let's see if we do a ray. See if we have any kind of like aligning perfect pattern here. I don't think so. Oops, that's not a ray. Here we go. Delete. Ray. Yeah, right about here, maybe here. No. How about here? No. So this would probably be the only ones that we could use. Is that higher? Lower? Is that lower? No. Okay. So this would be the line you don't want to cross. Down here, as you can see, you have a perfect setup for if you were trying to make some money off of this market and take a gamble. I'm going to make this a bit bigger so that you can see it. If you want to take a gamble off this market, because this is ascending triangle, it's not very clean.
Yeah, right? But it's fine. It's fine. We can see what it means.
Right? It's not very clean, but if it stays in this triangle, doesn't break down, and this would be your stop loss here. They're way down here. You don't want a stop loss. This is a knob stop right here. Right? You're gonna break that and then see ya.
See ya. Bye bye.
Wouldn't want to be ya. It'd be like, no, goodbye. Right? These are considered knob stops right here, down here. All these are knob stops, right? They will probably break those and you know, break the hearts of many people who are fully leveraged to the tilt.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Bitcoin is now trading like a forex currency, so they like to do that. The banksters they go after your stop losses because they know where they all are, and they do that, and they stop you out and take all your money.
That's how they roll, the banksters.
Exactly. And because this doesn't give you a huge profit margin, where this thing takes you up to, it's probably going to be a likelihood. Either you're going to get up to the golden ratio or the 2.0, which is at $6,000, which is huge. I mean, if we get up there, man, wow, impressive. I will be impressed if we get up there, all the way up here to $6,000. Even up here, I mean, right up here, this is the shorting zone. This is the zone. Keep this in mind. This is a trade location for shorts. So
we are close to it already.
Exactly. So you know, these guys, there's people hitting the sell button right now.
Yeah,
a lot.
So what you would actually say is that we are close to the short trade location right now. There is some upside also in the very short term, but once we get into that short location, you would also go for maybe some short trades or moving a little bit out of Bitcoin because you can see some downside. possibility for the Bitcoin price in the short term as well after getting into the short location?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? This triangle is not well formed, right? We're really at the short location. You can see that all the sellers were hitting it here, hitting it here, hitting it here, hitting it here. They're hitting it every single time because this is where they're supposed to be selling. And so to take a long bet, you're actually spitting in the wind.
Yeah. So actually we are just facing a new fight between the bulls and the bears, just like within the next few days maybe. Yeah. So what is actually your outlook if someone would come and say, okay, please decide for the highest probability, what would you think? Will the bears win or will the bulls win once we get into that trade location for shorts? And what would actually be your game plan right now?
Honestly, it's a coin toss, and if I were to do this, I would take the long side.
Okay.
I would take the long side and do this. I would probably try to get in right about here, and all the way to here, and see if I can take a profits right here, which is 2-to-1, which is perfect, right? Mm-hmm. There's a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. I just eyeballed that. Wow, you know what? That is actually probably going to happen because you know why? Because of all of my sell points, actually we've had these on the charts for forever, right?
Yeah.
Remember these sell points? And look, they've worked out to the exact 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. The market, whenever it sets up like that, it ends up doing it. So even though keep in mind, I drew these lines a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the market's already set up the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I didn't set this market. The market came up here. These lines were here a long time. Drew to put all together, all these candles all together exactly into my lines, and then it turns out this would be the trade.
So
that's not a coincidence.
You would actually scale in between 4,900 and 5,200, and then scale out between 5,200 and 5,800.
No, you misunderstood.
Okay.
You see, the market set up, even though I had these lines here drawn out, and I didn't know that this was a 2-to-1 to here. I didn't know that beforehand until I put this down. This thing here. See how it says 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right?
Yes.
The market set up into these two lines without me knowing that it was going to set up way back like 2 weeks ago when I drew this.
All right.
I didn't know it was going to set up to do this, and it did.
Yeah.
And now it's set up the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so that means it's probably going to happen.
No, okay, now I gotcha. So it's actually mind blowing how that plays out, or how that played out. It's great to see, man. It's great to see. So actually referring or coming back to the last episode where you said that you can see a high probability for the market to correct with a big red candle within this week we are at right now. Can you still see that probability, or can you see that high probability for the market to correct with that big red candle?
Yes, definitely. I mean, honestly, just because it goes up this week doesn't mean it's going to go up forever. That's not going to happen. Because as I've shown you in this chart here, if it goes all the way to 6,000, can you imagine? We have a huge green candle, and it closes. No, I don't see it closing out here. It's just not going to happen.
People will take so many profits, probably.
Not going to happen. The probability of that happening is so low, unless the dollar is actually collapsing and we don't know about it right now.
Yeah.
The probability of that is just so low. It's not funny.
But I mean, it is possible, but it's very unlikely. But you can see actually the probability of the price moving even up until the 6,000 levels. I mean, you said that before also, but now you can also see that probability for that specific week. How about the correction? Do you think that it is still possible that after that big I mean, you said that a high probability is that the next move might be an upwards move, but there will be a correction. And what do you think? Where will that correction, actually come into place? And what would be the price it will end?
Okay, perfect question. I you know what? That's easy to do. If I'm right about this, and I think I probably will be, because that's very shocking that how these lines actually drew these lines I drew from a long time ago turned out to be exact 2-to-1. That's freaking shocking. So if that's the case, what we need to do is do our fibs to see where we're going to come back down to. And if we were to go from here,
6,000, guys, dear viewers, can you see that? 6,000. Can you imagine the price being back at 6,000? I mean, that would be crazy. It's not like that it will be, but just imagine it will be at 6,000 in the comparably short term. That would be so amazing to see. And I'm just wondering how the altcoins will look like when we see prices like that.
Yeah, the altcoins are probably going to go nuts.
Wow. Guys, it's crazy. So let us take a guess. You will be looking at the 61.8, isn't it?
Yeah. So look at that. Look where the line in the sand. This is called the line in the sand, right? So if the market to this is also called the line in the sand. This is the line in the sand up here as well. The line in the sand is where the market says, okay, this is it. If the shorts like come in and say nope on this side up here, and on the longs they go nope, that's it. You can't go any lower. That's called the line in the sand. And if it breaks the line in the sand, that means it's gonna roll over hard. But if it breaks the line in the sand here, it could mean that it's gonna go a lot higher.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
There's a huge resistance.
Yeah, there's too much resistance. There's a whole bunch of people up here going, yeah, if Bitcoin gets to 6,000, I'm going to sell everything because I bought at 6,000. I'm going to sell everything, and I'm never going to buy another Bitcoin again.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people up there selling, so that's unlikely. But take a look at where we will return to in this big red candle. Perfectly lined up with the breakout level, the 78.6 line in the sand. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's 41. 31. Beautiful. I mean, wow. And it's perfect. It lines up perfectly. So that's where we're going.
Wow. So you actually think that after we will see maybe a short-term rise of the Bitcoin price to maybe even levels of 6,000, you can see the probability also in the short term of Bitcoin retracing back to the 78.6 level, namely 4,130 US dollars, not even the 61.8.
Yes. Now here's the problem.
Wow, that's like, it's crazy volatility, man.
Yeah, you can get price but not time, and you can get time but not price.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. That's really difficult. This could go on. This could happen. What could happen here is the Bitcoin goes up to 6,000, comes back down, and creates a smaller candle right here, like a little tiny candle, and then rolls over the next week. So that's another probability of happening. So it could go like this, come back down, close like here, and then next week, see you when I see you.
All right. So actually, this big correction, it can be in this week actually, but it does not necessarily have to be in that week. It can be also in the next week. But is there any expiration date or so? Is there anything like a date you would say? Okay, we will most probably see that correction after Bitcoin price has been rising, like within the next few, I don't know, days, weeks.
We should see the correction in the next several weeks, all the way. I mean, we should be back down here within the next 3 to 4 weeks for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So now we have. So like beginning of May, that will be the latest point. You will see the big correction back to the prices like close to 4,200, which would be crazy to be honest. But especially if we have seen really prices like nearly 6,000 in the short term, having such a big correction of again more than 30% would be actually mind blowing to see. But I mean, thank you so much for that insight, because this really is is really an additional updated view on your Bitcoin market right now. And it includes also a little bit of positivity, especially because you are implying that the Bitcoin price might be rising within that week. Actually, that's the update. That's the additional view on the Bitcoin market. But you are still sticking to the high probability of a high retracement, maybe even to prices like 4,130. So you are sticking to that. The only thing which has changed is maybe a longer time frame that you are projecting, that maybe not necessarily for that week, but within the next 3 or 4 weeks, just to make that perfect conclusion in the end.
Exactly.
Yes, perfect. So now, guys, please stay here, because now it's getting really, really interesting. The reason why DavinciJ15 is so tired is obviously because of his most loved project, Pandora's Wallet. So what we will do now, exclusively in that episode, we will open that, and DaVinci, maybe you can show us some currencies which are supported, and also maybe 1 or 2 functions before we wrap up that episode. And also to give you some context, guys, within the next episode, we want to maybe even show you some exclusive trades of DaVinciJ15 in real time, with the exact prices, with the exact coin. Obviously, do not act like he is doing just because he is doing, but that will be perfect actually to show his trading behavior, and also in the same time show the functionality of Pandora's Wallet. But for now, maybe we can do some basics, show the people something about it. And everyone, obviously, the link is given down in the description down below. Check it out. You are really working hard on that, man.
Yes, thank you very much, Chris. I've been working extremely hard on this project, and I'm really proud of it. And I will be getting to the level that I wanted to get to. It's just a long process, software development. And in time, things will get better and better over time, and so that's a positive thing. After this discussion, I'd like to talk about our trip to Moscow, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
So, anyways, here I want to show you a quick overview of Pandora's Wallet. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Right. So basically, it's really straightforward wallet, right? You have all the different currencies here, and you can add more currencies. And I'm going to just log right in, because it has to unencrypt your wallet, and you can see that this is all the different currencies. We've got a lot of different currencies, like 51 currencies here, and you can choose coin and trade. You can even have some of the test nets, so that you can play around with the test nets, so you can try it out.
DaVinci, you have a lot of privacy protected coins in there, I can see.
Privacy protected coins?
Yeah, Glowcoin, Dash. I saw something else. Yeah,
that's right. That's true. Dash is privacy protected, but they're not. We don't support the privacy part of those coins just yet, because this is just a trading wallet. I'm focusing on trading because that's what I do. But later on, we'll be adding more features such as multiple addresses. Right now, because we only have one address for every single coin, the reason why we do that is because one exchange support, most exchanges support that you can only withdraw to one address for security reasons and for compliance with the law reasons. So that's why you would have the one address. Now this is in maintenance mode. That means you can receive coins, but you can't send it. Don't worry. This will be out of maintenance mode today, because we did fix this. Nice. I just need to run some minor tests on it, and then it'll be out of maintenance mode today. Here, let me just quickly show you how to send some coins. It's really straightforward. I'm going to send some coins straight to myself, and right here I'm going to send my available balance, and there we go. So enter my password.
It's easier than at an exchange, and you have everything in one place. Also, to remind everyone watching that, you saw like 6 or 7 different coins, but if you go to the drop-down menu, you can see that there are already more than 50 coins implemented in that wallet, and more to come.
Yes, here.
Well, I mean, way more to come. You have a target of 500 or 1,000 or so?
1,000 for the end of the year.
1,000. So you can do everything. You can exchange with the different exchanges. You can trade on that exchanges. You can send money from all different coins, all from one single wallet. So you don't have to, I don't know, have a huge management of your different exchanges and wallets. You have everything in one place, and I think that's the biggest value add here.
Exactly. Because most cryptocurrencies are just traded on a day-to-day basis between each other and not used to actually purchase products. But that's fine, and we've come up with a solution for that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you can get to keep your currencies. You know, that I think that's the most important thing here with my Pandora's wallet is that a lot of people keep their currencies on the exchange, and I feel sorry for them because it's not a matter of if the exchange will get hacked. It's a matter of when. Yeah.
Exactly. And let me remind everyone, you can go to DavinciJ15's channel, just scroll back until 2013, the mid of 2013. He has uploaded a video called Remove Your Coins from Mt. Gox. And everyone knows what happened 6 months later. Mt. Gox was hacked. Do you want to be the person watching that video, having your money on Binance, Bitfinex, or anywhere, and then in 6 months time actually seeing that Binance is hacked? Hopefully not, guys. Hopefully not. But let's say that will be the case. Do you really want to look back at this specific video and say, oh, DavinciJ15 was right again, my funds are gone? So you can put it on his wallet, you can put it on a hardware wallet anywhere, but don't leave your money on the exchange for the long term, guys. This is very dangerous.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. That's the number one rule that everybody, all the crypto people that out there have told everyone is don't leave it on exchange, and people do it anyways. And so that's kind of
because
horrible.
It's easy. I mean, you need that easy way to remove it from the exchange, because everyone who thinks, okay, I remove it now, what if I want to trade it tomorrow? I'm not willing to deposit once again. So that's maybe actually the biggest pain point for everyone. So it's great to see that you are actually trying to solve that problem, not even trying to, you are solving it right now as we speak. So thank you so much for that, and for everyone watching. In the next episode, we will not only bring the next updated view from DavinciJ15 on the Bitcoin market, we will also take maybe 1 or 2 altcoins into consideration and also show more functions of DaVinci's Pandora's wallet, and maybe even DaVinci, you can share 1 or 2 or 3 trades specifically on few different altcoins, so the people can see your exact game plan on that specific different altcoins. So what you guys have to do right now, watching that episode, smash the subscribe button and the little bell to get notified at the next episode of MMCrypto. Afterwards, you can go to DaVinci's Pandora's wallet. Link is given down in the description down below. You can go to DaVinci's channel. Subscribe to him as well, because he is now uploading more wallets and more videos also from time to time. And now maybe quickly at the beginning of at the end of the episode, we can also talk about Russia, where we are actually going to.
Exactly. I mean, I'm excited, man. This is going to be cool. We're gonna go to the Kremlin,
and we will drink maybe just a bit of vodka, just have a little bit of Russian food. It will be cool, man. Everyone watching that, can you remember DaVinci and MMCrypto? We were at Davos, and we also made an interview there. Maybe we will do 1 or 2 videos over there. We will have some cold drinks. We will have the trading event. DaVinci, I cannot wait to meet you again in person. It was a great time in Davos, and now we will have Russia. It will be not so cold. We will have better drinks, maybe even. It will be cheaper, and we will have a cool trading event.
Exactly. I mean, I'm going to sign up to that trading the trading contest because they're giving away $100,000 to the person who wins in the 3 hours of trading, and I could trade day trade, and I'd give it a shot. Especially since it's like, fun money, it's easier to do. So, and if I win, I don't have to win, and if they say that no, I can't win, that's fine. But if I do win, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give away that $100,000 instead of to a charity, which everybody says they do. I'm gonna give it away to small amounts to different people in my channel, just for fun.
Wow, Da Vinci. And I mean, everyone knows that it's not 100%, but the highest probability lays in that you will be winning because you're DavinciJ15. So that would be cool. Maybe like, I don't know, 100K to 100 people or so, 100K to 50 people or so. That might be life-changing money for someone. It's great.
Exactly. Exactly. Maybe we'll give $1,000 to 1,000 people or something like that. 100 people. Sorry.
We want, I think watching is completely for free, man. We showed it in the last episode. Just go back. You will see the channel you have to subscribe to. You can just watch it for free. If you don't want to trade, you can just watch us on YouTube, I guess. Watch the live event and see us live in that event. And we want at least like, our videos have 20, 30, 40,000 viewers. We want at least 20,000 viewers from our community joining us and watching us. So yeah, thank you so much for being on our show again. We have to wrap up that episode. I also have another appointment right now. So thank you so much. The next episode on Saturday with you will be actually really, really lit. Everyone who is missing out on that, you will regret it. We will have an updated view on Bitcoin. We will have some altcoins. We will have some live trades from DavinciJ15. So do not miss out on that. That being said, do you want to say anything before we wrap up that episode, Da Vinci?
Yeah, just make sure that you take appropriate risks. If you're gonna, if you follow that bet that I'm doing, please do not bet the frickin' farm. The maximum you should lose on that bet is like maybe $100, $200, nothing more. If I'm wrong, please don't do that. Don't go, oh well, I'm gonna put everything I got on black. No.
Exactly. No. What you guys can do is just measure your portfolio in percentage terms, and then you take a very small percentage on the different bets you are willing to take, but only with the amount of money you are willing to lose completely. So that being said, thank you so much for your words of wisdom in the end of that episode. And yeah, guys, we will see you at the next episode of MMCrypto tomorrow, day after tomorrow or so, and also with DavinciJ15 on Saturday at 12 p.m. Central European Summer Time. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, bye-bye.